once you taste this aviation lifestyle and you are able to travel like literally anywhere you want, like so easily, and then you feel like, oh, today I feel like sushi, let me go to Japan, or you feel like a good cheese, let's go to Paris or something. It's just this really luxury of life.
Obviously, Claudia, you were extremely popular from the last podcast, and there's still you guys still haven't seen so much yet. There's still so much clips to go out. We've just been incredibly stacked with the amazing people we're having on. But obviously, the found. If you were to give like three practical tips, let's say three practical tips for someone preparing for an interview, what would they be?
Okay, first of all, do your research. I think that is, for me, what I really love to see is when a girl comes and they know they have their facts right. They know about the company, they know about the history of the company, how many years, for example, Emirates been in business, the name of the CEO, some basics, right? I mean, you don't apply to a job and then you have no idea. I just want to travel the world. They don't want an airhead. They want someone that have their facts right. They have done their research. They know what they are fully applying to, and they are willing to and happy to be there. So I think do your research. For me, it's very impressive when a girl comes and I can tell that she's been studying, that she really wants this, that she have dedicated the time and effort to come to the interview well prepared, even though there's no really questions of like who is the CEO of Emirates or anything like this, but it's really nice to know that you came prepared and that you know it. So I think that's number one. Number two, like I already mentioned, just breathe. Breathe before you go in, and try to be as honest with yourself and with them, because there's a lot of people that they also want the job because, yeah, because they get to travel and because they live in Dubai, but realistically they don't have the personality for it. They are not very outgoing, or they don't really like to talk that much to people, and this is okay, but you won't last in the job for that long if you are this kind of person. So really ask yourself, I love to travel, yes. I love talking to new people, yes. I love new cultures, yes. I do continue with a healthy lifestyle, because that is also very important. The job is very physically demanding, and sometimes if you don't look after yourself in what you eat, that you work out, all these things, then again you won't last very long. So just make sure you are true to yourself. You show yourself very authentically, and yeah, just answer the questions in the most honest way. That would be my number two. And the third one is a very simple one, but I think it could really gives you an edge. And this is only for the ladies. I believe red lipstick is a very statement of Emirates. There's even a particular color. So if you go to Sephora, buy Sephora number one. That is like the Emirates color, and I think it's something that is very timeless, very classical about Emirates. A big bright smile with a big red lipstick in this bright red. They love it. It's very iconic and very classic of Emirates. So if you are wearing this on the interview, I think perhaps could help the recruiter to visualize you already as one of them. And yeah, it's just my personal tip to give you an edge.
I like that. That might be a huge. That might be a huge advantage because, yeah, I don't know. I think that's a huge advantage. And even what you were saying earlier, like do your research, where they might not ask you specific questions, but even when you're talking, you could be, I was looking at what the CEO had said, and he talked about company culture and the values. You're showing now without them asking those questions, but it can someone, and you'd even do that on purpose to show that you've had the research. So that's exactly, I
Absolutely.
think,
Absolutely.
with the lipstick as well.
With a lipstick as well, yes. And with a
And
big
what's
smile.
something?
Sorry?
Yeah, exactly. What's something about working for Emirates that people don't realize until they start?
That is not as glamorous as they think. I think everyone, see the perfect Polish girls walking around the airport with the beautiful uniform, and this is all they know. And realistically, it is a wonderful job, but it's not an easy one either. Sometimes people become really difficult to deal with, and the time schedules are really tough on anybody. Like you come from Australia, and then in 2 days you are in Madrid, and then after 2 days you're in Hong Kong, and then all these like crazy patterns could really affect you.
Is there any stories that you went through personally?
I guess everyone have their own particular rituals and habits to be able to deal with it. For me, particularly, what it helped me immensely was working out. Like I really like I don't care if I have a flight at 8 in the morning, then I wake up at 6 and I work out, and then I'm ready for my to take a shower and get ready for the flight. Because this really gives you a lot of more energy. And when I get to the destination, I will be tired. So I will sleep like a baby. So that really helped me particularly to just manage my sleeping habits and my energy levels. But I know some other people have other rituals. Maybe they like to meditate or I don't know. Everyone have their own, but I think fitness is very important, and also your nutrition. Even though you have a little time, you cannot just eat on the go. You really need to put attention on what you eat and make sure you live like a healthy, balanced lifestyle. It's very important.
Stay healthy, balance. And I like this question, but like also working with Emirates and the other airlines you worked with, how do you feel after into where you are now? Has it helped also with your personal brand and in who you are? How do you think like also the effect of after leaving, such cool, amazing jobs?
To be honest, we have this talk a lot amongst the aviation community, because once you taste this aviation lifestyle and you are able to travel like literally anywhere you want, like so easily, and then you feel like, oh, today I feel like sushi, let me go to Japan, or you feel like a good cheese, let's go to Paris or something. It's just this really luxury of life. So go back to an office job is very hard. Very hard. I think the majority of us, after a job like Emirates, we all decide to start working for ourselves, because the job gives you so much freedom and so many beautiful opportunities that go back to a cubicle is very hard. I mean, not impossible. Maybe it depends on your personality, but for me, it was really hard. That's why I decided to then start the journey of an entrepreneur, because now I work for myself. I'm doing something that I'm very passionate as well, same as I was when I was in aviation, and I love it because it allows me to deal with so many different kind of people as well, like I did in Emirates. So it is a lot of similarities. Um, that I think, yeah, once you try it, it's very hard to go back to normal.
Awesome, awesome. And just quickly, um, well, I'll ask you this, and then I'll go to the last question. For that girl right now, or guy, because also they can
Absolutely.
apply for the job. What advice would you give them who they're watching this interview right now, for this reason? What advice would you give someone who wants to be a flight attendant
Oh,
or work in the aviation industry?
I would say if you have even if you have a little bit of this curiosity in your mind, then do it. Do it. Apply for sure. You will not regret it. You will have an amazing experience. You will see incredible places, and you will meet incredible people. So that's why I said before, even for 1 year of your life. I mean, I'm not telling you that this is gonna be your career forever, unless that's what you want to, because aviation can get very addictive. But if you have other plans or whatever, at least do it for 1 year. 1 year or 3 years, that is one contract. If you are young and you want to see the world, this is the best way, the easiest way, the most fun way, because you're always going to be traveling with people that is like-minded like you, and they're like young from all these places as well. So it's just very interesting. It's just a lot of fun. I think everyone should do it when they're young. And yeah, I think just do it. Do it. Don't even think about it too much. Apply, and if you don't get it on the first time, don't worry about it. Just try again. Try again, because you know anything. This is not advice just for Emirates. I think it's for everything in life, for like a person in sports as well. You know, you don't wake up one day and you are already a Olympic medalist. Everyone falls many times on the way, but it's the fact that they keep going and they keep trying and they keep perfectioning their craft that makes them amazing. So this is what is going to get you the job. You know, every single time you go to an interview, you realize more things. You know, or you want to do things differently on the next one. And this, like I said, if this is what you really want to, just don't give up and do it. Apply now.
Fine now. Love it. Love it. Thank you so much, Claudia, for your amazing advice. If they have any other questions, they can let us know. And my last question was, yeah, was in terms of, what's your vision now and what you're doing with your life and this amazing and inspiring book that people can go and buy in the description below. But yeah, what's your vision, for life now? And I love how you talked about transitioning from Emirates. It's like, okay, I experienced so much freedom, then it just leads you to doing your business. My auntie was the same, right?
Mm,
She used to work for Emirates nearly over 10 years and then now she owns her own business. So
mhm,
when you told me that, I was like, wow, it's actually so true because I saw that with her.
mhm.
So what's that journey look like for you now? What do you see? What's your vision?
You know, very link with all my travels around the world. I don't know. I think I was always in search or something meaningful all around the world. And I realized as well that I was never going to find it outside. You know, I went to 120 countries, I didn't find it. I was looking in the wrong places. I think the true meaning and what I'm building right now, it was always within me. It was just a matter of look inside myself, not to all these places. Even thought I had the best time in them. Perhaps I had to go through all these places to realize that that was not the way. That it was just la internal job. So now what I'm doing, because I have this company called Soul Academy 369, I have digital products. I record my courses where people can buy them, and I have topics such as finding your purpose, the confidence code, emotional mastery, things that I really learn along the way. And my book, of course, I have a book called A Journey to a Life You Truly Love. And this is truly a testament and a manuscript of how I went to the life that, okay, wasn't that bad, but I was not really fulfilled with. To where I am now, where I'm so passionate, I am making a difference, I am helping people, I am creating a community, and it gives me so much meaning and purpose, and I couldn't be more happy. I really truly truly living a life that I love right now, but it was not something given to me. I have to build it, I have to design it myself. And I think there are just step by step things that you can do to create the same thing. So basically my book is about that, and I really hope it can help you to create the life you love. It's available on Amazon, and I will give you the link. So if anyone is interested.
Yeah, it'll be them down below for them to purchase.
Thank you.
Okay, Claudia, thank you so much as usual. It's always
Thank
amazing
you.
having these conversations. I'm sure there'll be more in the future, and hopefully I'll see you soon in Qatar.
Oh, please, I would love to. I would love to host you here. You know, my husband is a pilot. So, I again, like, it was like I was in aviation, but I couldn't really leave completely the aviation. It's like I have, it's still at home.
Yeah, because I remember you when you had said that he was a pilot. Then yeah, I'm like, yeah, makes
It
sense.
makes,
Just that.
you know, it's really not that simple either. You need someone in aviation to really understand the lifestyle. I
True,
think
true. So
it's
you also understand him and his schedule, and yes, true.
completely, completely. And I understand when he's like grumpy and tired as well, because for no reason. It's just, you just came from a flight. I know you're exhausted. So yeah, no, I mean, aviation is beautiful. In my case, it even brought my husband, you know, like love is in the air, really. It's such a cliche story, but it's true.
Love is in the air. Literally, my mom, she met my dad on a flight. She was working on a flight,
Really,
and
I love that. I
there
love
you
that.
go. There you go. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay, Claudia. Have a wonderful day, and we'll speak soon.
Definitely, you too. Take care.
Okay, thanks.
If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to click here, and I'm sure you're going to love that one.